John. I'm 52. Born and raised in Grand Rapids. Grew up in a Christian household. Got saved and baptized at the age of 8. Went to a public school, went to a Christian college, and since then just lived life on my own terms, just following the world and wrapped up with pursuing the pleasures of the world. My dad passed in 2019. It's when my drinking really got bad. I was a drinker before then, but always had my dad, and when my dad passed, my drinking just went downhill from there. And 4 rehabs, tried to quit on my own, wanted to, I just couldn't, just kept my drinking until it got worse and worse. And one day I was walking by, I got 3 DUIs, and one day I was walking into the liquor store, of course, and there was 3 churches that I'd been by a number of times throughout my life, and just felt led by God to go to the one church, to my pastor, Pastor Kenz's name. And 18 months later, my pastor in the church kept praying for me, and my drinking got worse, and then one day, I just couldn't take it anymore, and ended up coming to Teen Challenge. Some of the things I liked best about Teen Challenge was, from the first day I got here, everything was nice. Just instant friendships with everyone, people you could trust, and that genuinely cared about you, and they didn't want anything or expect anything back from you other than just your friendship. People that would just give for you no matter, I came in with just a small duffel bag of clothes, and before you knew it, you need socks, or you need shoes, or you need what have you. Everyone would give whatever they needed for you. I've always believed in God and that God could do whatever He wanted. For me, it was always that not that He couldn't do it, it's that He wouldn't do it for me. Just because I've done so many bad, stupid things throughout my life, I just didn't feel worthy of His help. And a lot of things I've learned, but some of the more important, main things I learned is that you just seek God, and God will do whatever He needs for you. God will provide everything for you. Friendship, just anything you need. Peace most of all, and just help calm me down. I've always been skeptical of, people wanting something in return from me. From day one when I got here, and throughout the course of the time I've been here, that you can go to any of the pastors, you can come to any of your brothers here, no matter what the problem is, no matter how stupid or embarrassed or bad you might feel about it, you can come to anyone. They'll listen to you, they'll pray with you, support you, and believe it or not, a lot of people have been through the same thing that I've been through, gone through, and have felt, so they know where you're coming from, they know what you feel like, and they don't judge you for it. They sit there and support you and give good advice on how, they've handled the same situations, how God's helped them through the situations, different passages in the Bible to keep you motivated or encouraged, just to make you feel good and just to strengthen you in your relationship. One of my toughest times is, and still is, that not knowing what God wants for me, and especially now that I'm near my end, I'm one of these people that likes to have ABC, 1, 2, 3, you know exactly what's going to happen. And some of the things I've learned is that you gotta work on faith with God, and God does work with you. And the beautiful thing about God and Jesus is that Jesus realizes that there are times in a person's life that you need that pat on the back, or you actually need the 1, 2, 3, and how it's going to be laid out. And I've been stressed out about what I'm going to do after I leave here. And God has opened 2 separate possibilities within days of one another that, the pastors think are a good idea, and that my brothers here think that are a good idea. So, just in, doubting, or however you want to phrase it, on my part, that God still has provided and said, look, these are 2 viable options for you that you can go to for after leaving here. God's presence for me has always been there, but what I find rather comforting for me is I do read the Bible a lot. I always have, but I've read it more since I've been here. And the same verses that you've read at one time, now that since I've been here, going through the sermons that the pastors have given, going through the different classes that the pastors and teachers have taught, that I mean the same verses that you've read once before take on a new meaning now, that you look back at your life, it's like, okay, now I get it. God has been watching over me, even when I was running from Him, not paying attention to Him, that, you know, God does listen to me, God does care for me, that God will never give up on me or quit on me. First and foremost, I've always had a good church for the past 18 months before I came to Teen Challenge, so I'm going to continue that. And as far as, you know, of course, stay in God's will, get a job, and hopefully that with what God has done for me so far, that hopefully that the relationship with my sister will get improved, that we can rebuild our relationship. And now that I'm towards the end, that we've started to talk a little more. It's not where do I want it to be, but at least we're starting to talk more, so that's a good thing. I would like to continue with my church. I have a great church, and I'd also like to be able to help people who've gone through what I've gone through, just so they know they got someone on their side who's been through what they've been through, and someone that's not going to judge them. I guess one thing I've known all along my entire life is that God will help you no matter what. And it's been my experience now going through here that if you just willingly give yourself to God, He's going to help you more and more than if you fight Him. Because in spite of the fact that He has helped me with fighting, with how I don't fight and that I'm into the Word, I want to read and I like to pray and be with my brothers, God just blesses you more and more.